Like, we looked at the weather forecast.
And nothing seems to be coming for the next like 14 days.
So here we are,
waiting.
eating fish that other people catch for us, swimming in the pool, slacklining, watching cartoons, and drinking tequila.
See.
Yep, we're still pinned to the dock here in Isla Mujeres. But honestly, there's a lot worse places we could be, and morale was still high on board.
That's cute, actually.
In the last episode, we started brewing up a fresh batch of shine. And now, we're finally ready for the final steps.
Originally from my homeland.
So this is step 3. Don't overflow it like you just did the fuel tank.
Let's not talk about that.
And we are going to measure the strength of the alcohol we just made. So basically this measures the alcohol content in proof from 0 to 200. 200 would be 100% alcohol. Focus there.
192?
192. Okay, so that means it is 192 proof alcohol.
Wow.
Which is fairly strong given that normal alcohol is like 80 proof, right? So it's
But now we have to dilute
almost 2.5 times. Yep, so
Right.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna dilute it. So we need to do some calculations. How are your math skills these days?
Zip. Not
Okay.
my strong suit.
So let's do this simply. If it was 100 proof, and we wanted to change it to 50 proof, we would just add as much water as alcohol. That would cut it in half. So if we
had a liter of alcohol.
if we take a liter of alcohol and we add a liter of water, it'll cut that in half, which will be like a little bit of overproof
So is that
liquor.
what we want to do?
Yeah.
At 50? So now we've got the final result that we want by like diluting it. So we're at what, 45?
Yep, we're at 45%. So it's a little stronger than normal. It's like
That's okay.
overproofed.
That's okay.
It'll be fine. Okay, it's good. Okay, so we're done with that step. Now we filter it. So this is an activated charcoal filter.
And that takes out
Like impurities and some of the taste and stuff. So we need to wait for all this to run through, which will probably take a couple hours. And then we'll probably re-pour it in and do it again. I like to double filter it. So now we just let the filter sit here and do its work. We're almost there.
What's going on, Brian?
Testing the generator and it's still not doing well. Like it's running now, but it's running hot. And I've been just putting load on it and watching it, and I thought it would stabilize around 70 C, and now it's climbed to 85. So we still have a little bit of a problem. I think if I left it running, I think it would shut down in like a few minutes. The problems could be low coolant, which it was low.
You checked, yeah.
And I checked it and refilled it. The thermostat could be impeding the flow of the coolant, or we could check the heat exchanger for blockages.
Right.
And if neither of those are it, then we should maybe make sure that the raw water impeller is actually doing its job, which I'm pretty sure it is. Otherwise, it would have shut down a lot
immediately.
sooner. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like there is some debris in the heat exchanger, and there's a couple of that look suspect. I mean, I just don't know if we're getting enough water flow. There's definitely some debris in there. Well, I've already found one problem. I took these wires off and the temperature sender literally just disintegrated. Look, it's all corroded. So this is supposed to be on here, so that is just screwed. What are you up to, Kaztron?
Well, we have a long sale coming up, and one of the items on my to-do list is to find a life insurance. And I never really thought about this before having Sierra, but it feels important.
Well, it just so happens that you're in luck.
Oh,
because this video is sponsored by Policy Genius, and they supposedly have this really cool website that's going to make our job looking for insurance a whole lot easier. So Policy Genius makes it easy to compare quotes from over a dozen top insurers, all in the same place. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. So it actually says here that eligible applicants can get covered in as little as a week, thanks to an award-winning policy option that swaps out the standard medical exam requirement for a simple phone call.
sweet. So we don't have to go to the doctor either.
No, could you imagine what a nightmare trying to organize that would be for us? It's actually just one of the reasons why Policy Genius is rated #1 by Forbes Advisor. It's super easy to get started. Just head on over to policygenius.com/sailing Delos. Back to the show.
Back to the show.
So I think we've got two problems.
Not two problems.
Yeah, #1 problem is, look at this. So the second I touch that, that's that's the temperature sending unit. So I literally brushed against it and see how it's all corroded. It just broke off in my hand. So this is the heat exchanger. Do you see how that one on that edge is clogged? So there's that one, and then on this side, on the bottom, there's, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's two more.
Yeah.
See those?
In there?
I don't know. But then I was like, well, that's kind of bad, but it's not the worst. But then look at this one.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, not much.
So can you see that one?
Yeah.
We can fix this. It's just this part that we need to.
Yeah.
So should we try to source that today, since otherwise it takes a while?
Yeah.
We can't really leave without it, right? What's that?
Uh-oh.
Is that pube hair?
Probably.
Whose pubes are those? Not mine.
And here's another chunk. I'm just gonna take this onto the dock and just blast it out with the dock water. Ooh, look at that. Cleaned up nice and spiffy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it back together and give it a little test. We're in Mexico, so it's a bit hard to get random parts like that pressure sensor. And by the way, I know I said that it was a temperature sensor before, but it's actually a pressure sender, and what it does is it detects if the raw water pump is pumping seawater or not. And if it is not, then it shuts the engine off. So since I just changed the impeller, I'm pretty confident that that part is working good. I'm gonna go ahead and try and bypass that just so that I can test the generator for now. And then when I'm able to get a part, I went around to a few like auto parts stores here, and they might be able to order one from either Cancun or Playa del Carmen. I won't know until tomorrow. Otherwise I'll have to order one from like the US, which will suck. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy in. We're gonna take it from there. All right, I have the generator and the cooling system all back together, and I'm gonna give it a test this morning. First of all, I need to fill it with coolant, also known as antifreeze. I'm just gonna make a quick little wire to circumvent that pressure switch for now. So I'm pretty sure that it's just a normal switch that's either closed or open. And so I'm gonna make this wire so I can just fake it being closed for now to test the engine, and then when I get the switch, I can replace it. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's cross our fingers, hope that it works. So it's at 67. The thermostat should open up at 85, I think. So it should climb to 85, and then I'm hoping it holds somewhere between like 85 and 100. So I might need to put a little bit of load on it to see what happens. Let's turn on, let's see, how about air conditioning? Maybe I'll just turn on all 3 AC units and see what that does. Only 1 kilowatt right now, so not a lot. Maybe I'll turn the water maker on. That'll put load on it. I remember the temperature coming up a lot quicker. It like went very fast.
It was at 85 within like 5 minutes.
Okay, so far so good. It's barely crept up to 77 now. Before it was like racing up to 85, and then when we put load on it, it would come up to 100, which is too hot. So I think maybe what I should do is like a load of laundry.
Oh, that's good.
I'll do some baby diapers. The baby diapers are the real test. These diapers have been stewing in the heat for like a while. This is the part that used to be the worst for me. Is like I'm notorious with smells, and when you open this bag up, it's like we're safe. I do terrible with smells, really. I've come a long way in the last 21 months.
Handling dirty diapers like a pro.
You ready?
I'm closing my nose.
Get away for that.
Nope.
All right, that's gonna be a real test right there. That thing pulls a lot of power to make that hot water. Guess what? We're doing baby diapers, we're running the AC, and we're making water off the generator, and it's holding at 82 degrees now.
That's amazing, Brian. Wow.
Yes, I think we're good. I'm gonna let it run for a while longer, but I think we're definitely in way better shape than we were before.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? Did you go to the pool?
Yeah, we just chilled at the pool for a bit.
Did she have fun?
Oh, she's having so much fun at the pool.
Are you gonna miss the pool, baby nuts?
Yeah, she will.
And you have ice now too? Wow. Hey, we're out of booze. Not for long.
It's step 4 time so that we can replenish our booze stock.
Final step.
Yes. And then this is our filtered, pure alcohol, right?
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
It's just not flavored. Doesn't have the flavors. And to flavor it, we add these things. So we're making a dark rum.
Dark rum.
And a vodka.
All right. All right, so this is actually mostly just, it has like glycerin in it.
So this doesn't have alcohol in it.
This
It's
doesn't
just
have alcohol.
flavoring.
It's just like it gives it a little bit of a taste and a little bit of a thickness on your tongue for the glycerin. So we want to put a third of this bottle into there.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Doesn't it look nice?
Wow.
There you go.
Damn.
That's it.
Wow.
Congratulations, Tay. You've made your first,
My first
bottle of moonshine.
Nice.
Now you know what you should do. You should draw something on it with a magic marker. Or put a sticker on it. You can put a Taylor's Travel sticker on it.
Proud moment.
Yeah. All right.
How long do you reckon before we finish this bottle?
Probably tonight. That's the problem with the moonshine is we drink it as fast as we make it.
Faster.
Yeah, faster.
Well, thanks for teaching me all that. It's been like a big process, but it's been fun to learn. It's been very interesting.
Pretty good. And our cost on that is about $1.75 per liter.
Which
how much it costs
is
to
cheap.
It's pretty cheap.
It's cheap.
So we've been looking at weather pretty much every day.
It's been pretty much easterly or southeasterly every day.
I know.
So check this out right
okay.
here. And we're here, northeast tip of the Yucatan, and we're trying to get down here to Panama. So, you know, when it's southeast, it's a beat. Right now it's easterly, and we have to stay a ways off the Nicaraguan coast because they've been having some concerns with thefts and piracy and people boarding the boats. So to sail that is actually quite tough. So we've just been sitting here waiting. But coming up in a few days, look what happens. Boom. So it goes from like blasting on us to a little bit lighter, and then we have this light period. It stays light for a few days, and so what our game plan is to take advantage of that light, those light winds, and basically just motor straight across the Gulf Stream, make our easting, and then when the wind returns after that, we'll be set up for like a beam reach, if it's blowing out of the east or southeast. So that's kind of the plan.
What's the situation?
Well, looks like we got a weather window coming up. So just doing last minute things. We got a bunch of fuel in the fuel locker. I'm gonna put it in the main tank, get us all topped up. We don't need very much, only about 200 liters, 50 gallons, doing that. I'm fixing the car. So the old one was all screwed up, so I put a new one of these on there today. So this lets us adjust the foot of the sail for when we're reefed so that we can work upwind when it's reefed.
There it goes.
Smooth! Smooth! We're in business now. We're ready to beat up wind for 1,000 miles?
Yay!
Let's do it.
Pressure's on before we go now. Today's Sunday. It's like our last day of rest.
Sunday, the day of
For
rest.
a chaotic week of preparing to go.
Yeah. You want to come siphon some fuel for me? I think you'll be real good at this.
What am I doing?
Did you fix your hair for this?
Yeah. Is it okay?
Have you ever seen the shake weight commercials?
Why?
Insert shake weight commercial here.
Introducing the Shake Weight, a spring-loaded workout device you pump with your arms. Just grab the piston and go to work, one-handed or double-fisted.
And it's just got this little deal on it. You put it in here, and then you just go like that with it. There you go.
Oh, that easy, hey?
Whoa!
I didn't even have to put my mouth to it.
You had that before, huh? Very quick.
Well, that was easy. You can see all the stuff that it actually takes out.
I know. So
Holy
I
crap,
found
look at all that
found cigarette butts. I found bugs.
all the randoms.
I always run it through here, no matter how clean I think the fuel is,
Yeah.
and that's why, knock on wood, somewhere, I've never had any problems with fuel. Do you agree?
Not like this guy.
Not like this guy.
I've had plenty of fuel problems.
The YouTube algorithm works in mysterious ways, and your engagement helps us like you wouldn't believe. So if you like this video, support it by smashing that like button, sending us a witty comment, and of course, subbing to the channel.
Oh yeah.
Are you just gonna do a shot?
Special edition. Well, we gotta do one shot just to taste it pure, and then we'll mix up some nice beverages with this. So this is actually the final step
Yes,
of,
this
of
is
the
the
process.
final.
The final
Let
step.
me get a shot glass. Okay. Oh, that shot glass is from the Philippines. Now we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Yes. Cheers to making moonshine.
I think it's pretty damn good. I mean, it's vodka, right?
For not being a vodka fan, that's alright.
Yeah, you hate vodka too.
Yeah.
Huh?
It doesn't taste at all like it was made in a sailboat meth lab like it actually was. It tastes very clean.
Tastes like normal vodka.
Yeah.
Ooh. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Hey, where are you going?
Dutch.
Where are you going?
Thank you.
Moonshine and juice.
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Great.
Nice.
Thank you. Cheers. Have we told the people about our ongoing cribbage tournament?
It's the world's best kept secret.
Well, Brian loses a lot. And I taught him how to play cribbage, and now he's really bad at it.
I found out that Tay is a sore loser and an even worse winner. So fuel done.
Yeah.
We got to pick up our crew. So we have two
yeah.
crew coming in. We've got Jade
Yep.
and JC that we met in Key West. We're gonna go over and get them tomorrow. We've got a provision. We've got to check out. We've got to pay the marina. We've got to do COVID tests, which is a pain in the ass. We've got to do a rigging check. We've got to clean the bottom, and we have to schedule a Delos video.
So that's the list.
Yeah.
And we have 2 days. So the girl, oh no, 3 days. So the girls are coming, yeah, we're picking them up tomorrow. So Brian booked the tickets as soon as we saw this weather window, and that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. We're ready.
Up next on Delos.
Welcome to Mexico.
Here she is.
I am well and truly outnumbered as the girl crew comes up to full force. We get our COVID tests and unplug.
That's it.
You're gonna fire it up, Captain?
Fire up that beast.
Okay.
Almost spilled my margarita.
Can you do it, Brian?
Stand by.
Pretty warm. I'm sweaty.
94.6. You look deranged, Nugget. Can I have a Cheeto Nugs? Whoa. Whoa, look at that bird.
No, you tell that bird no.
Tell that bird to get away from your Cheetos.
You tell that bird no.
To get away, bird. That was a mild one.
Look at that fella.
There's some random here.
Yep.